Hey guys, back again with another video. This time it is the AFC West. Let's get right into this. Let's start off with the Denver Broncos. They do not have C.J. Anderson anymore. He was a 1,000-yard rusher last year. They have got to figure out who's going to take over. Running back is a very important position, even though it has been devalued the past few years. But really, you don't have a running game. Your offense is not going to go very far. 3 questions for them, one of which is Case Keenum. And the reason I bring this up is because quarterbacks that are going from one team to another do find it very difficult to adjust to an offense. So how quickly can Case Keenum adjust and become a good quarterback that Denver needs to get back to the playoffs? They had a lot of problems with their defense last year. Scoring, sacks, and turnovers. They were 22nd in scoring, 22nd in sacks, and they only had 10 turnovers. And their offensive line. It wasn't too long ago they had a really good offensive line. Can they find the pieces to help get back to where that offensive line needs to be to protect Keenum, open up running holes? Let's move on to KC. KC, they traded away Marcus Peters. Now they have to figure out who's going to replace him. You cannot have a weak spot in the secondary, especially at the cornerback position. Is Patrick Mahomes ready to lead this team? Is he ready to be the quarterback? They won the AFC West last year. Can they win it again? With Patrick Mahomes, who's a first-year starter, without one of the best young shutdown corners in this league, and just kind of with a rebuilding team. And can this defense get back to form? The defense kind of struggled last year. Can this defense rebound, even without Peters, and help them try to get back to the playoffs and win the AFC West? Alright, next up is the LA Chargers. Tight end position, they lost Hunter. Losing him for the year. Oh man. They did not re-sign Antonio Gates, although they might re-sign him now. So they have to figure out who their starting tight end's going to be. And the Chargers love to use tight ends. That's not going to be good for Phillip Rivers in this offense if they don't have a tight end that they can rely on. First question for them, their linebacking core. Their leading tackle last year was not a linebacker, it was in the secondary. That's not something you want to have as a football team. You want a linebacker to be your leading tackler. So can this linebacking core just stop opponents when they get into the second level? Their wide receiving core. Yes, they have Keenan Allen. Yes, they have some pieces. But can they fit well together? Finally, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon has not rushed for over 4 yards a carry in his 3 years in the NFL. He's got to take it to the next step if he wants to show the Chargers that he is their running back. Finally, we have the Oakland Raiders. They have a battle going on at the D tackle spot. Defensive ends are set, but those D tackles, they've got to find some starters there. There goes my phone. Their first question, can they compete for this division? They have Gruden back. It was a down year last year. Are they ready to compete for this division again? This wide receiving core, they have Amari Cooper. Yes. But they got rid of Michael Crabtree. They got to find out who's going to replace him. Derek Carr needs weapons around him if he wants to succeed. And finally, the secondary. This secondary has been disappointing, to say the least, the past few years. They've got to find somebody to just turn that secondary around. They've got to find some players there. Alright guys, that was the AFC West. I only have one more video, and then I can move on to other things. See you next time.